Welcome, future online boss. Do you mind if I call you that? I think it's got a really cool ringtone to it because look at it. You're here to watch a video on the three things that you need to know before starting your online business. And I'll be honest with you, I wish I knew this information when I got started back in 2015. So I'm here to save you some stress, save you some time, and maybe even possibly some gray hairs. And I'm going to reveal to you three of the important things that you need to know before getting started with your online adventure. So let's get right into it. Alright, so let's get started with the first thing that you need to know, and that is you do not need to be an expert. There is this myth that you need to be a tech wizard or a marketing genius or some know-it-all before you're launching your online business, and I'm here to tell you that is completely false. Look, when I started back, I think it was around in 2015, I knew nothing about SEO or starting a website or selling stuff online, absolutely nothing. And guess what? It's totally okay. And if you really look at all the successful people with the online business in today's day and age, they started at some point as a beginner as well. So you don't have to have it all figured out when you get started. What you do need, though, is you do need the willingness to learn, to experiment, and to grow as you go along your online business. Look, whatever business model you choose, whether it's blogging, selling digital products, drop shipping, or even affiliate marketing, you will get better with the skills as you go along your online business. And that's why resources like forums, YouTube, paid or free courses or online communities, these resources are there to help you get started with your online business. The bottom line here is that start taking action, even if it's small steps every day, but do get started. Okay, now the next thing is all about your mindset. Your mindset is everything. It can make or it can break your business. You can learn all of the skills, you can buy the best of online tools, but you can still be stuck if your mindset is not in the right place. Now, I can tell you from personal experience that when you're building an online business, it's not always a straight line. You're going to get ups, you're going to get downs, you're going to get moments when things go really slow. Sometimes things flop completely. It can drive you crazy. But here's the thing, winners are those that come out and they don't give up. It's all about having a growth mindset. It's when you see these challenges or you see these failures as an opportunity to learn something from it. And this is what really makes the difference. So instead of saying, you know what, this thing is not working, you ask yourself, what is it that I can tweak, or how can I make this thing work, or what am I doing wrong? And then you be patient with the process. And then when something works, even if it's a small win, you celebrate your wins. Now, let me just give you a point here, is that every Sunday or once a week, I like to take some time out and make notes of the changes that I made in the week to my business and see what went right, see what went wrong, and then learn from there. So it's also about documenting things, but most importantly, it's having that strong growth mindset. Got it? The next thing that you need to know is the value of your environment. Your environment matters. Now, this is something that people don't talk of that often, but I want to talk to you about your environment. Now, I'm not just talking about your workspace environment. I mean, you can have a comfortable chair, a well-ventilated room, and that's all fine. I'm talking about what and who you surround yourself with. When you're coming into the online world, it's different from your normal job or your traditional brick and mortar business, because it can be lonely, especially if you're not plugged into the right online community. And that's why joining groups or masterminds or following inspiring creators online will help you keep motivated. And I'll be honest with you, when I started, I don't think I would have lasted till this day if it wasn't for the huge value that I got from joining an online training platform that is called Wealthy Affiliate. You can read more about them by just clicking on a link that is in the video description. And at this platform, They were people who understand exactly what you were trying to say, and they answered your questions, they give you feedback, they cheer you on. I made a lot of sincere and good friends through this online community. And of course, the other thing I also want to talk about is the tools also matters. The tools that you use, like your website builder, your email software, your content planners. All of these things help to make your life easier as a marketer. It helps to take away your stresses. It helps to save your time and keep your business moving forward. But the bottom line is that joining a community or having people who are on the same path as you makes all the difference, because you will feel less lonely along your journey to greatness. Alright, let's recap what we talked about in this video. The 3 things that you need to know before starting your online business. The first thing is that you don't have to be an expert to get started. Your mindset will shape your results, and your environment can lift you up or it can bring you down. So don't wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. So start taking that imperfect step and start today. I hope that this video has helped you out and that you picked up a few nuggets in this video. If you are looking for a supportive place to start learning and building your online business, then feel free to check out the link that is in the video description. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, because I enjoy talking to you and I look forward to checking out in my next video. If you have any questions or comments, also leave them below this video. So until next time, stay curious, stay committed, and keep building your online business. Until then, take care.